Hello, thank you for joining me today. You are very welcome here. I am Jen. I'm the dyer and maker behind Castle View Yarns. I live in Suffolk with my husband and my 3 children who are 10, 8 and 6 and our cat. And I enjoy knitting, crocheting and various other crafts as and when the mood takes me. So this video is going to be a kind of mashup of behind the scenes of Castle View Yarns, some work, some dyeing, some of the other bits and pieces that I do with the business, and then my leisure time as well. So my own personal knitting projects and other crafting projects. I have been thinking about starting up a podcast for a while now, but the thought of trying to fit it in around all of my other commitments and my work and my children, it was just a bit intimidating and I just never got around to it. So a couple of my friends recently have started more of a kind of vlog style podcast where they take video clips during the week or over a couple of weeks of the things that they're doing and working on, and then they mash them all together at the end to make a video. And I thought, do you know what, that probably would work better for me. So let's give it a go. So here we are. So this is the very start of episode 1. And I am brand new to this, so please don't expect it to be slick and polished. This is just going to be take me as you find me, really. So like I said, I am Jen of Castle View Yarns, and you can find me on Instagram, which is at Castle View Yarns, all one word. My website is castleviewярns.com. So like I said, this is going to be more of a kind of vlog style video, and I will take you along throughout my week. I don't know how often I'm going to record or when I will upload this. We will see. It's all a bit of a mystery at the moment. Today is the 17th of September. It's Friday. My husband is in the office today. He's been working from home for the last couple of days, so I haven't done this because speaking to a camera when somebody else is in the house feels strange. But anyway, so here we are. It's the middle of September. The kids recently went back to school and things are starting to settle back into some sort of routine. I thought I would start off this very first episode with a whip, a finished object, and a couple of recent acquisitions, just to show you a few things here at the start, and then it will move into a kind of an as-you-go vlog type style, I think. So we'll start with my most recently finished object, and that is my Litmus Cowl. So here it is in all its glory. So it's got the section of long stripes, which is how the pattern is written, and it's a pattern by Amy of Stranded Dye Works. It's just a free recipe pattern on Ravelry, and I added in these thin stripes at the end. So I've just done 2 rows per stripe here at the end. The others are 10 rows. So I've used my yak sock base, and I've used my rainbow Miniskeins and a skein of undyed. So it wraps around twice. This is going to be really lovely for autumn. I can't wait to wear this. Excited for it to get a bit cooler. I need to get the woolies out. This was perfect sort of TV knitting as well, because it was literally just round and round and round and round. So brilliant. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how these thin stripes came out. I added those because I didn't quite have the length to wrap around twice. I needed a bit more length because I only had 10 colours. I had 10 20-gram minis. I think the pattern uses something like 24 5-gram minis. anyway, going all the way through again would have been too long, so I did this, which is equivalent to about the stripes of 3 or 4 colours. So yes, there we are. So that's my Litmus Cowl, and yeah, absolutely love this and really enjoyed making it. So that's that one. And then I thought I would show you a whip as well. So I have here my Polygon Blanket, which is being made with my friend's mini club, the one with the Miniskeins. So I have got here the Monica set at the top, then we've got Joey, and then Phoebe down here at the bottom. For example, this one here is Smelly Cat. This one is a Joey one. This is Itchy Ban. Monica, we've got Damn All the Jellyfish, Seven, I Know, Always the Hostess. This is Hugsy from Joey. So yes, this is a Polygon Blanket by Tin Can Knits, and I'm using the DK Miniskeins to make this. I've got a big stack. Oh, I'm just wobbling it there. I've got a big stack of more hexagons to add in. So these are the Ross and the Rachel Miniskeins. So we've got here, for example, this was Rachel's Trifle. We've got, what have we got? We've got Mississippi from the Ross set. We've got all sorts here. This is Ross's Leather Pants. Some more here, all sorts of different colours. It's a total mixture of colourways. This is Greens Don't Quit, and this is Unagi from Ross. I've also got the Chandler set that I have half worked up, but I'm not going to show you those ones yet because people are only just receiving them. And then I've got next month's set to get started on. So far I have done this pile and these ones are joined up, so I need to get these added in. And I will be getting onto that hopefully in the next week or so. I'm really enjoying making these little shapes. They're nice and quick. They take me about an hour. I can do a couple in an evening. And they're really pretty. They show off the yarn really nicely. So this one was Copacabana from the Rachel set, this pink, for the bridesmaid's dress that she wears. So I have now done, we have had 6 months of the club. So we have got a set of 5 minis for each of the 6 main characters, and month 7, which is the, where are we? October club, is called Let's Play, and I'm starting to move on to other events, characters, moments in the Friends series that I have enjoyed. So we're going to have things like paper, snow, a ghost, and You've Been Bamboozled, and maybe the episode where they are throwing the ball for hours and hours and hours. So it's all about games and things like that this month, so it's a little bit different. And that's that one. So that's a finished object and a whip as well. And then I have a couple of recent acquisitions to show you that I've bought from other makers. I do really enjoy buying yarn from other dyers as well. It's nice to support other people in the industry, other small businesses, and also I just like yarn. So recently I bought these 2 skeins from Jess of Pigment and Ply, and that's really shiny there. So she held a sale, so I couldn't resist. Her yarn is absolutely gorgeous, so I bought these two skeins. So this one is a DK / worsted weight. It's called the Green Light of Forgiveness, and it's a superwash, 70% superwash blue faced Leicester, 20% silk and 10% cashmere, so it's really, really squishy and soft. and I've never had a yarn with this blend before, so I'm excited to give that a try. I think this will make a really pretty, maybe autumnal hat. What do we think? Or perhaps some mitts, or yeah, I don't know yet. It's just really pretty, and I couldn't resist it. And then this one is a sock weight, and it's called a Universal Way, and it's a 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. And yeah, isn't that stunning? These are my colours. When I look at my stash of yarn from other people, a lot of it is shades of purple, purpley blue, purpley pink. Yeah, there's a lot of yarn in these sorts of colours. So yeah, that's really nice as well. And then the other thing that I had come in recently was from Dye Candy. So this is called Notorious, and this was actually a Kickstarter, because the fibre is a special fibre which was just for the Kickstarter, I believe. So it's an 80% extra fine superwash merino, and then it's 10% banana fibre and 10% pineapple fibre. So that really intrigued me, and I had to hop onto that Kickstarter and snag myself a skein of this yarn, which the colourway is just beautiful. The speckles, as ever, are amazing, and I'm really excited to use this. It's soft. It's soft. It's got a little bit of a slightly more rustic feel than just a merino nylon, but it's really soft. And I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Maybe a hat, maybe a shawl. But yeah, it's super pretty. So there we are. So I will wrap up this kind of introduction talky bit, and I will take you along over the week on some of my crafty adventures, and then perhaps in a week or so I will load this up for the very first time and you can all watch it. So there's a scary thought. So I'm going to say bye for now, and I will check back in again when I am doing something interesting. So I just pulled out my blanket to work on a little bit. So this is my Rainbow Chronicles blanket, and I'm using the Rainbow Chronicles Miniskeins from Lay Family Yarn. So these were a monthly set, Rainbow Chronicles palette packs, which were 10 10-gram minis. So I'm onto the blues now. So we started right back in January with pinks, reds, oranges, all the way through to yellows, greens. Then we had a month of kind of aquas. I'm onto the blues now, which I think was July. I was up to date right up until the summer holidays. So I think this must be July's colours now going in. So I'm just working on this one at the moment. And it's a really nice project. It's just a ripple blanket. I'm not using a pattern as such because it's something I've made several times. See if I can get the whole thing in. It's going to be really, really big. It's lovely now to sit underneath and work on. So I've got the rest of my blues here. So that's, yeah, that was July, I think, or it might have been the August set. I can't really remember. No, it was July, wasn't it? I said it on the back of here. July. And then we've got purples and then sort of berry tones to finish it off. So I've only got a few more left to go. So I'm going to try and do a little bit on there. I've got my little dragon keeping my place there. He's from Hannah at the Corner of Craft. Cute little beaded dragons. He's just holding on to my yarn for me. And I'm going to do a stripe or two on here. I've just sat down for the evening and I've pulled out my Birds of a Feather shawl, which is a pattern by Andrea Mowry. And it's really such a light, airy shawl because you alternate sections of mohair with sections of just 4-ply yarn. So you can see this is all the bit that I've done so far. So I'm just working here on this single section. So I'm using, this is my snow globe colour. So I'm using it on mohair, and then I'm using my sparkle singles. So I've got another skein here ready to go if I need it, which I think I probably will. The pattern does call for 2 skeins. So yeah, so I've just popped a little progress keeper on there so I know where I am at the start of the evening, and then I can see where I've got to. I am quite a slow knitter, so things do take quite a lot of time. It's really hard to show the sparkle in the singles, but it's really pretty. So this was one of my colours for last winter. Yeah, winter kind of 2020 into 2021. There might still be some of this in the shop because I loved it, so I've dyed it up a few times since. But I think I need to dye some more on the sparkle, don't you? It's really lovely. I love this base. So it's the first time I've knit with this sparkle singles, and I'm really enjoying it. So I would love to have this done. I've done the most part of it. I haven't got loads left to do. So yeah, check back in soon and see how I'm getting on. I've just had a delivery of some fabric, so I thought that I would show you what I got. So I got some more of these. These are what I use for sewing in my ends, and I lose them all the time. So I'm just going to pop one in all of the project bags that I'm using. And then I got some fabric to make some Christmas project bags. So I've got this lovely bauble print. I don't know if you can see, it's got some gold parts on that, and then that's going to go with this red contrast at the top. And this is kind of a tealy blue colour. So that will have the red at the top, and then it will have this gold dot inside. And then we've got the lovely robins. Thought these were adorable. Robins on holly leaves. And then I picked a couple of options for the top of that one. This one, which is the green and gold. And then we've got this foliage one, which is really pretty. So it'll be one of those with the robins, and then this kind of multicoloured dot inside of that one. I've got some green and gold dot as well, just because. And then this one I couldn't resist because it's just beautiful. I didn't get anything to go with this one yet, so I need to pop to my fabric shop and choose some coordinating fabrics. So again, we've got the gold in the trees and the leaves, all these little foxes, shades of different blues and gold. It's really pretty. So these will be some festive project bags, hopefully coming soon. I've got quite a lot of project bags to make, so yeah, we shall see when they get done, but yeah, I've got a lot of nice fabric to make into project bags. So I need to get on that. Yeah, that was today's delivery. So I was just having a little play around with these, which are my new colours. So this is the Loki collection, which hasn't released yet. These are the tonals for it. And a friend of mine is making me a sample sweater from these. So it's going to have a striped section at the top and then the body in a plain colour. So I was just trying to decide what order to have them in. So I'm thinking maybe this one or this one for the kind of body. And then I could kind of, this is sort of a kind of organised sort of order maybe. Or we could go kind of totally random and just sort of mix them up a bit. I don't know, I quite like the orange and the gold separated. Yeah, so I don't know, what do I want up the top near my face? Maybe maybe I need to put them near my face and decide. Maybe the dark green at the top, and then we'll kind of mix up the paler colours with the darker colours. Something like that maybe. Not have green at the beginning and end. I don't know. Let me know what you think. We'll switch this one out and have this one as the body and that one in the stripes. I don't know. Too many decisions. There's so many lovely kind of sets of colours within this. So it could go these sorts of tones. You could have the kind of greens together, neutrals, or with a pop of purple, or maybe a pop of pink. That's nice. Yeah, there's lots and lots of different ways of combining these together. I really like these three together. Kind of reminds me of ice cream. So yeah, these don't all have names yet, so I'm not gonna reveal the names, but these are coming soon, along with some speckled and variegated ones that match. Yeah, you can just go all neutrals together. Really nice. Kind of autumnal colours. It's a really nice set as well. But yes, what order should I put these in? And should I have the kind of the warmer tone beige or this kind of warm grey as the main colour? The pattern is going to be the Camaro sweater, so it's got kind of V-shaped stripes going down and then a solid block at the bottom. Yeah, decisions. So I managed to get a couple more rows done on my ripple blanket. This is using my Rainbow Chronicles yarn from Lay Family Yarns. Last night I went to knit night, so I did a couple of stripes. Then I had to rip it back a couple of times because I'd gone wrong. Turns out I've forgotten how to talk and crochet at the same time. It's been a while, so yeah, but it's looking lovely. Got a few more blues to add, and then it's on to the purples. Very exciting. So I thought that I would just come and show you what this is looking like in its full glory. How far back do I need to go? There we go. So yeah. It's pretty big. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited to get this finished. Not least for the fact that I might actually get a project finished. I'd like to get it done this year, that would be good. Yeah, that's definitely achievable, I'm sure. Cross your fingers. So I thought I'd also show you the progress on my Birdsville feather shawl. So you saw this before I was here, so I've done a bit, not loads, but some. This is a better indication of the colour, like this. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's going. This detail's really pretty. I like that a lot. So I've got a bit more left to do on this mohair section, probably about half of it I reckon, and then there's another plain garter section. So again, this is achievable to be finished sometime soon. Hopefully I can work on this a little bit more over the next few days. Hello. So I had a delivery today and I thought I would share it. It was extra exciting because I had completely forgotten that I had ordered these things. I ordered them a while back as a pre-order, so that was a really nice surprise when they popped through the post. So it was a pre-order from Wildflower Yarn, and I got some yarn, and I also got this adorable little progress keeper. It's got lots of glittery stars in it, so that's really sweet. And then I got some yarn. So the first one I got was this one. So this is on a DK base. This one is called Mermaid Tears, and this is to make something for my daughter with for winter. Maybe a hat and some gloves. It's just pastel prettiness. Lots of different colours in there. And then on sock yarn we have grunge bow. So this is all sorts of different neons, then with black over the top. This is really fun colorway. I don't know what this is going to be yet. I just really liked it. And then the last one I ordered was Pool Party, and I think this is my favorite one. Look at those speckles. Super pretty, really pretty. And actually I've got a couple of other skeins of different colorways from different dyers that are this sort of kind of background, so they might end up going together in some kind of a fade. I need to pull them out and have a look and see what I've got, but I know I've definitely got similar kind of aesthetic that would all look really pretty together. So that one is Pool Party, and that's on sock, and these are in 85, 15, 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. Pretty. So it's probably about time to wrap up this first video. Just time to show you one more thing that I pulled out just this weekend. So I have had this single sock for I don't know how long, quite a long time. And it doesn't have a heel yet. So I'm going to do an afterthought heel. It's going to be a shorty sock, so the heel will probably go in around here somewhere. I need to measure it up. But I've had one sock done. I did this during lockdown last year, I think. So probably over a year that's been finished. And I pulled out this bag. This is what it's living in. So this is my flamingo bag from the little grey girl from Gem there. And the yarn I got at Nottingham Yarn Expo 2019. It must have been. Yeah, 2019. It's from All's Wool That Ends Wool. I think it's called something about highlighters. So it's a self-striping in fabulous neons. And I thought it was about time to start the second sock. So here we go. I have started the second sock. So I've matched up the colours so that they match. And then I've got my little progress keeper on here. So this is from Laura of the Lonely Knitter, Crafter's Balm and Bumbling Yarns, my little donut there. So hopefully by next time I will have done a little bit more work on this sock, because I would really like to have these done so I can wear them now that it's starting to get a bit colder, because it's feeling really autumnal recently. And I've got a t-shirt on today because I've been dyeing yarn, and that gets really warm. I can't show you any of the yarn yet, I'm sorry. Soon. So yes, so my neon striping socks are well on the way, and because they're only shorty socks, they're not massive, so I should be able to crack this out fairly quickly. if I can get any motivation to knit in the evenings, because at the moment, I'll be honest, I am starting work really early, I am finishing work late, and then I'm just crashing. So there hasn't been a huge amount of crafting time going on, but hopefully that is starting to calm down a little bit now. So yeah, watch this space. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's my first one, so it's a little bit scary putting it out there, but I will watch your comments with interest, and hopefully you will give me a little like, because that would be super exciting. And check back in again. If you subscribe, you know the drill. You'll get notified when I post again, which hopefully will be in a week or so's time. Probably 2 weeks. Probably a week is optimistic, to be honest. So let's say 2 weeks will be what I aim for. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.